The duo Norma John won the national final with a dark ballad called Blackbird. Allie Lindo covered the show for us. How was the overall level in Finland this year?
Well, I was a little surprised by what was going on last night. I feel like there were a few poor performances from people I expected better performances from. So that was surprising.
Yeah, because there were some, let's say, early favorites in the fan community at least,
Mhm.
but especially vocally and on stage, they failed to deliver.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest one for me was Emma. Everybody loved Emma, and I saw a lot of buzz about her when the songs were released a couple of months ago. But it really wasn't very good. She started off the night, and the vocals weren't really where you would expect them to be for someone competing to represent Finland on an international level. So I was really disappointed by that. And then the performance that followed her was Alva with the song Arrows. And that was sort of the same thing. It sounded really good in the studio version. And then when you listen to it live, she wasn't really very good. But the good news for Alva is that she's very young. So I have hopes that maybe we'll see her again for another UMK in the future. And she'll be much better than she was last night.
Can they blame it on some kind of technical difficulties, or was it just not good enough?
Well, unfortunately, I think with Emma and Alva, they can't really, use the technical difficulties line because it just sounded like their voices were a bit shaky and a bit weak. But they were able to improve as their performances went along, but it wasn't the kind of quality that you would expect throughout, which is something that doesn't really fare well for people who are trying to compete in Eurovision. So that was unfortunate.
The winning song is Blackbird by the duo Norma John. It's something different than we have seen from Finland the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's very true. And I'm actually quite happy about it. That song was a favorite of mine, and I liked it even better when I heard it live. So I like that Finland is sort of giving us a bit more variety now. I'm very interested to see what they do with the song, though. I think the performance itself, while it was good and certainly one of the best of the night, I think maybe they can make some adjustments on the stage when it's time to perform in Kiev for Eurovision. I think they can improve the staging a little bit, but it's quite a good song, and I'm happy to see that come out of Finland.
Yeah, it wasn't only your favorite, it was the favorite of the juries at the end of the evening. It was the favorite of the televoters in Finland. What makes this song so strong?
I think because it has the perfect combination of lyrics and emotion, and also what I really enjoyed was Lasse, the pianist of the duo. His performance was also spectacular, and that was really, really enjoyable to listen to and to watch. You can really tell that he puts a lot of emotion when he plays. So that was good, and I think that got across to the juries and the voters in the end.
We had a couple of good songs, quality songs in Finland, but also a couple of gimmick acts, as we see them every year over there. It seems to be something they really enjoy up in Finland.
It wouldn't be UMK without a couple of weird choices. So, of course, I'm sure you're talking about Club Le Parse
Yeah.
and Gunther and Desand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite fun. Club Le Parse isn't really my cup of tea. I enjoyed watching them visually because the performance was a little crazy, and I love a bit of crazy. But the one that I really, really found surprising for me was Knucklebone Oscar and the Shangri-La Rubies. I think while the song itself wasn't great, the performance there, that was what I found really fun. So I'm hoping to see a little bit more of that in the future. But like I said, it wouldn't be Finland and it wouldn't be UMK without a little variety, a little bit of crazy.
So to wrap it up about UMK 2017, Finland always used to have a couple of shows. Now it was just one national final. Do you think that's a good thing?
I'm not really sure because, I mean, in the Nordic region, these selection shows are quite popular. I understand that, it probably saves everyone a lot of time and perhaps money to just do it in one show, but it would have been nice to have a little bit more build-up to the finals, you know. But it seemed to flow well in the end. It worked out very well. So I think it might be a format that they'll keep going forward.